Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for a very special unboxing. The Noble Collection sent me this Jurassic PR box full of goodies. I have no clue what's in here because I have not opened it yet, so I figured it would be fun to do a little unboxing on the channel. And inside we have a bunch of very brightly colored tissue paper. A big thank you to the Hammock Collection Spinosaurus for keeping that top flap secure. So let's take a look at what we have inside. I actually have been a longtime customer of the Noble Collection. When my daughter was growing up, she got very big into Harry Potter, and because of that, so did I. We actually ended up purchasing a lot of their collector Harry Potter wands through them over the years. And funny story, my daughter was over, she graduated college, she was just looking through some old stuff, and we found her wands. And 20 minutes later, I get a notification on Instagram from the Noble Collection asking me if I wanted to be part of this PR campaign. And I just think that is a fun and weird coincidence. So inside, let's see what we got. This looks like a Dilophosaurus plushie. Very, very cool. We're going to take all this stuff out of the packaging very shortly and take a closer look at it. And over here, we have, appears to be a diorama with the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park. And what is this in the back? This is a Jurassic Park chess set. So let's take all this stuff out of the package and take a more detailed look at it. In here is everything out of the box. We have the plushie Dilophosaurus. Honestly, I think it's my favorite out of this little set. It's just so adorable and squishy. We have the Jurassic Park chess set and the Velociraptor kitchen diorama. I went on Noble Collection's website, and they do have a few Jurassic Park licensed products on there. If you're interested in them, I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to pick up any of these things for yourself. And let's take a closer look at my personal favorite from this set, the plushie Dilophosaurus. I've always had a soft spot for how the Dilophosaurus appeared in Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's small, it's undersized. The inclusion of the frill is not scientifically accurate, but I live in the New England area. Not a lot of dinosaur fossils up here, but there are plenty of footprints, and one of them is Ubrontes. It's made by a theropod dinosaur, very, very similar to Dilophosaurus, and I've always really appreciated that species just because of the hometown feel of it. Dilophosaurus was not popular until Jurassic Park came out, so you really can't blame the movie for making this dinosaur so popular. We got some nice, soft head crest. Absolutely love the eyes on here. We got some nice teeth stitched in. We got the really cool, scientifically inaccurate crest. We do have the Jurassic Park 30th. Let's get the camera to focus in on that 30th anniversary logo on the tag on here, and the colors do pretty much match how it appeared on screen with the dark and light greens. We got the toes, they are done in that fox leather. Yeah, really, really cool little thing. This thing's just absolutely adorable, and I think I'm going to keep it on my nightstand shelf, and my wife is probably going to complain about it, but I really don't care. Next, we have the Velociraptor kitchen diorama. I am always a sucker for dioramas. It comes in a really nice collector's case. It's all protected by this plastic. We do have the Jurassic Park logo sprinkled throughout the entire packaging, along with the Noble Collection logo. And on the back, we get a nice shot of the figures in action. Man, my camera does not focusing on this stuff today. So yeah, let's take this out and take a closer look at this, because I am really, really interested in this one. And here it is with the packaging removed, and this is a pretty cool diorama set. The kitchen sequence in Jurassic Park is a personal favorite of mine. Really scared the crap out of me as I was a kid. The Velociraptors, they're not super movie accurate. They're a little bit lighter brown with, very dark striping. That's not how they looked in the movie at all. But it is a nice little piece, to keep in your office or your collection room. It does not take up a lot of space. You got that Jurassic Park logo right in the front. The figures are not removable. Other than the wrap in the front right here, it does pop off. I kind of wish the figures were removable, because I personally would have loved to use this as a display base in my regular Jurassic Park collection, adding Lex and Tim and throwing a Hammond collection Raptor on here. But this is Noble Company collection is a totally different company than Mattel. But personally, that's just me. I'm just looking at it from a collector perspective. But yeah, this is a really, really cool looking set. Lots of nice details sprinkled throughout. We have the pots and pans on the kitchen shelf. You can take a closer look at the Velociraptor, those green eyes and slit pupils, a pan knocked over on the floor. Some nice details on the tiling. We got the drop spoon. We got the kitchen utensils on the side. So yeah, really, really cool set. A lot of thought put into this. It does, feel very, very nice. Nice quality set. Not bad for $35. Just like I said, just for me from a personal, collector's perspective, I wish the Raptors were completely removable. Like I said, this one is removable. That's just to get the the plastic that's holding it in place in the set, and then you can just drop that plastic covering over it, and you got a really, really nice display piece. You can shake this around and the figures aren't going to go anywhere. I mean, that's probably why they are all glued in place. Yeah, so nice little set. Quite pleased with it. And next we have the Jurassic Park chess set, and this is actually really beautiful packaging. Just love the red and black Jurassic Park logo. It's absolutely iconic. And like I said, the logo is plastered on pretty much every side of the box. And in the back right here, we got the chess set all decked out. And let's just take everything out and take a look at each individual piece. And here is the chessboard all set up. And I absolutely love the chessboard. I do like playing chess. Once in a while, me and my daughter will play a game of chess, so I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. And, the figures are all sculpted really nice, pretty accurate how they pair into the movies. We got the Brachiosaurus as the rook, Velociraptor as the knight, Dilophosaurus as the bishop, Rexy as the king, as she should be, or maybe she should have been the queen. Quite confusing. The Spinosaurus as the queen, and the Pteranodons as the pawns. Got the Jurassic Park logo front and center on the board. We got black and green squares. We got some nice cracking on the green and some weathering on the black squares. So yeah, I really, really like this chess set. This is definitely one of the cooler Jurassic collectibles I picked up. I mostly pick up action figures and stuff. I don't pick up any statues and stuff. But it's nice to have these, other end collectibles of this very, very beloved franchise. So yeah, definitely going to cherish this chess set. So a big thank you to the Noble Collection for sending these products out for me to check out. I am quite impressed with them. Absolutely love the Dilophosaurus plushie. I think that thing is freaking adorable. The Velociraptor Diorama is a really cool collectible. Really impressed with the chess set. I like, how each species has a, kind of a cool designation for their piece on the chessboard, especially between the T-Rex and Spinosaurus. Definitely gonna get some use out of this chess set. I'm always a sucker for licensed board game products anyways. So if you want to purchase any of these, the link is down below to the Noble Collection. They have much more Jurassic themed products than the 3 that they sent me. So that will do it for this unboxing. As always, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, show your support by hitting that subscription button just below the video. Each subscription helps out the channel tremendously and is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for the next one.